Cause I know I ain't normal, and I ain't afraid to fucking say it. Nope, I ain't fucking normal. Something fucking wrong with me. I'ma either be JT or I'ma be Carisha. So I ain't gonna lie, I like the Carisha lifestyle because
I'm just trying to be Diana Ross.
Why Diana? She all old. I mean, Carisha.
So how you feel about that Simon and Portia thing?
Who?
Simon and Portia. I said Simon and Portia.
Oh.
Because you brought it up, you was like getting an old man. That made me think like, so Simon.
Yeah, she got married and shit. I ain't trying to do that.
Portia,
I'm trying to just go on vacation, get money, go about my business.
The moment Portia. But all of this wagon back here is just so plump, so vicious. You know, it's knocking over everything.
That's just 'cause your pants loose and your pants blew the wind and knocked that shit over. It ain't changed.
It was just.
How you guys doing? It's your girl Ashia.
It's your Moriae.
Taneya.
And today you're watching. Boom.
I think I'm gonna change my handle name to Prince Peach.
Your what?
My handle
Like
name.
your Instagram handle?
Yeah, I'm gonna change it from Do the Roar.
No, I feel like that's like your staple now. That's all I can
It
think
is,
of.
but
But you know why? Oh, I'm so happy I'm a part of that.
What?
With the Do the Raw name.
Because
I used to have him do it all the time.
and that's where it honestly came from. Taneya, if I'm not mistaken. That's where it came from.
We've been
When
friends
we was
for
doing
so
in high school,
long.
yes. So that's where the name came from. I was like, should I change
You
my
ever
name?
see Strack when the little boy was like, Do the Raw?
And when I tell people that, people don't understand what it's
They
I'm like,
don't. And boy used to say it just like that little boy. And
Do the Roar.
when I
Oh my god, that's
I
so
used to have
funny.
boy saying like every day. I used to love when he say that. Oh, we were friends for too long. I gotta go about my business.
What is
Dang.
that? Girl, I am your motherfucking business. And I told you the only way you leave in the relationship is in a body bag. And what year did I tell you that in? 2016, 17? One of those two.
Okay, sounds cute. So today's topic is about dating outside of your preference or your type. In my case, I guess I'm open to it. I wasn't always. I feel like I was in a box at some point, but I think over the last, I want to say, few years, 4 or 5 years, I started like opening up to dating outside of my type.
What is your type?
I like them like.
I like them like.
No, I'm trying to get the wording. I like, okay, so for starters, I knew I like them black. Let's start there.
It's not though. It's the wording for me. It's not like I like black. It's I like them black.
I like them black.
Black. Okay.
I liked I don't want to say a pretty boy, but like a boy that was just well kept in a sense. Not saying that I'm like pretty boy. It could still be kind of.
No, because you have some masculine who are just groomed. Like they take care of themselves. Like you got a hood like Morris Chestnut is not hood, but like picture somebody like
referencing
him and his old ass.
I'm trying to give you like because if you see him without knowing the backstory of him, just saying like
a boy that looked like him.
Like 50 Cent. 50 Cent is groomed, but he's a hood nigga, but he's groomed.
I get what you're
Like he
saying.
keep his nails up. Like that's what I mean. Like 50 Cent.
Yeah, because you can't touch my coochie with no dirty nails. Oh, sorry.
So you like him groomed. You like him soft, thug, like
I never dated somebody that was like really like thug.
I'm scared.
I wouldn't. Well,
you saying you wouldn't mind now until your crib getting shot up and raided by the police?
yeah, that's too much.
Don't call me because what the fuck you want me to do? That's all I gotta say.
Don't call you, girl. The guns is at your house. Fuck you, man. They coming to yours first. The guns is at your house.
I be like, let me tell you where he at.
Oh
They
no,
can have
but
a
you
little
going down.
It's like no.
They can have a little edge, but nothing like that. I don't feel like hiding from the police and then being uncomfortable with your friends.
Girl, you look like what you call in the bathroom on Players Club.
I'm gonna be like that meme of Nikki where she like standing on the corner with somebody
Yeah, on her
and she just
phone.
look. I think
That's
what
me.
She
She's like this on her phone.
yeah, like
Yeah, that's me. Like, ooh, they
it's
I brought all
too
these
much.
thugs. I need to go
I don't
home.
want
He
people
got me
at
in the
my
hood.
house. No.
So what's your type? Pretty boy? Like when that pretty boy were well-groomed black men.
Just well-groomed black men.
Okay.
So when did it
Low-key.
change? Like so, when
Not
it
the
first
relationship I'm in
changed?
now, but the one before that one.
Very much so, because I was hoping you say that.
I didn't meet the one before this one, so I wouldn't know.
He was.
You do know the one. Oh, that's when
I
you went
don't.
go. Yeah.
He was.
No, I've heard stories, but I've never seen. Is this?
Did you hear stories from me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard. No, from Chichi.
Oh.
You know,
She's talked about him before. It's just I've never met or seen a picture of nothing. Like, so I wouldn't know what
Yeah, you ain't
I dropped the ball on that one. But his personality was fire though. Like he had a really great personality, and I think that's the thing that kind of like opened me up to him. But I mean, he wasn't ugly either though. He just didn't keep himself up as well as I would have liked him to.
But you know, they can change with just a haircut. You can look like a whole new person if you cut your hair. So could you have sex with somebody, huh?
He needed more than a haircut.
He needed like it was.
No, I'm saying not him, but I'm saying them
and
me in general. You change a whole new person with a haircut. Like you cut your hair, you're a whole new man.
But he has some cool features though.
Could you?
He like Future.
Could you have sex with somebody who's not your type? Like I know I couldn't be with him, but he looked like he got some good wood. Could you do that? That's what I was trying to ask.
His personality grew on me, so like at some point we did get to that point. And I think as time progressed, I think his looks started.
It's like and then they be like, you know, he kind of cute.
I cannot stand Taneya.
I can, you know, he growing on me.
Essentially, that's exactly what happened, pretty much.
Girl, I be like that. I be like, oh, he okay. And then they start doing the most. You like, you know, he like.
Because there are some people out there. Oh, go ahead now.
I feel like the people that I've dated that was outside of my type were the ones I end up falling for the most.
Ah, JT said that.
But do you think that's a common thing with like people who can't find like love or happiness? Do you think it's because they're looking for a specific type? Like you keep chasing a certain type?
Yeah. That's why I took an L. I took an L on that nigga. I'm telling you, I took 2. I'm not even gonna lie. You wanna know who else I said L on? I ain't give a chance to. I took an L on. Even though I still look at him to this day, I'm like, ugh.
I thought that's who you was talking about at first, but then when you said something about working, I was like, oh yeah, that's not who
you talking about. No, that's the second one. But he's the first one. I feel like I took an L on him. Because that nigga was on me. I remember that. Because, and you told me, and our other friends told me, and then when another friend told me.
Because that's because he was, and that he was upfront about it, like, you know what's going on with her, like I'm trying to talk to her. Not like,
he said
like I'm trying to hit, like that whole type of thing. That's what he gave. Girl, that was like, I don't know how many years ago. I can't even say what I ate for dinner last night.
Like, and I just think about it, and like,
I'm gonna some shit where he said, girl, I'm fucking up.
And I look at him now, and I just be like, that probably would have been me, or, you know.
But it's a good thing that just, you know, it's
not. And that's the thing, like, cause I think that's the thing, I wasn't really attracted. If I was attracted to him, and he had that type of lifestyle, then yeah. Then he started growing on me. I was like, oh, he do look a little good now, but of course it was too late at that moment. So I feel like, and then the ones who I felt like was my type was the ones who ain't pay me not a bit of a fucking attention.
Are you willing to date or mess around with somebody that's not your type now?
Now, yeah. He still gotta be black. I'm sorry.
Like, you say, it's okay.
She made sure. She made the fuck sure.
No, because
turn and say that.
Because like,
okay.
No, because like, no, here's why I said that, because not saying anybody will hear, but I don't want nobody to be like, oh well, hey, and it's like, no. I didn't mean you. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't got comfortable with dating outside my race. I don't even talk to nobody outside my race. So maybe I can't say that. But as of right now, where it's staying, I'm comfortable. The only thing, so basically like this, the reason why I say he still gotta be black, because however I used to like the guys, they don't gotta be that, but at least black stays. Okay. Black part stays, but everything else, like,
how tricky do you find it dating outside your race?
We don't want to get on that topic because we already talked about it.
Okay, so
but if you want us to answer that, you can.
So how tricky do you find it dating outside your type then, should I say? Because you said you have done that as well. So dating outside your type, how tricky do you find? Like, do you find this? It comes with more obstacles, not obstacles per se, but more like more hurdles, not in a negative way, but like more things.
More shit to overcome.
Yeah.
It is it's a huge fucking difference.
Than the latter.
Honestly, that's a good question. I feel like when you're dating somebody that's not your type, you can't help but to actually like them for them even more. Like, once you get to that point. Because, like, when you date somebody that's your type, you like them because they're your type, not because of them. And, like, they might grow on you with time, but, like, it's like, you fit my type. It's kind of like a status type
thing. I came to you for a reason already, yeah.
Yeah, and then when you're somebody that's not your type, it's like, dang, I'm actually getting to, like, really know you and learning you. And then, like, these emotions that I've built for you is because that's just you, not because you're my type. So, I think the connection, like, be stronger in a sense.
I'm like, damn, yo.
What?
How the fuck I do that? Shit.
What did you think though?
Damn.
I mean, have you dated somebody that's not your type? Do you have a type? Because you're interested in people.
Very interesting. Them niggas was like a rainbow. Like
So what's
they
so funny
always
is
different.
Yeah.
I do
always
have a
different.
type, but it's not my type. But I do have a type, and it's so funny that you asked me that because I never really thought about it before until the one that I'm with now. Because
He wasn't your type.
no, so my type I keep saying is masculine, you know, like a regular guy. But it seems like everybody I keep going after has more femininity in them than I thought.
Even the one that used. Okay, we could talk about it. I'm not saying her name, but
Girl,
even the
okay.
one who used to put the spine in your chest.
No, that was DL.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
what I'm
DL.
talking
He was
about.
DL.
That was just
No.
height? Or is that just height? That was
Nah.
just height. That was
my
just
type.
height. That was
Yeah,
just
because he was
height.
more of like a. So I don't want to say hood nigga, but you know there is a little bit of a grip. You can be hood, not too hood, because I ain't got time to keep doing all that. You know,
Ducking
fighting and
and
shit and all
shit,
that other shit. I'm not doing all these weed drop offs, and it's not because like I'm scared or I'm not like.
Yes,
it's
I
because,
don't want to
who
put
the
it in
fuck
my
doing
purse.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I don't want your gun. Get your gun out myself easy.
But I keep saying my type is more so like masculine, like you know, like regular, like more so masculine guys. But I find myself always dating one who has a mix of both energies.
Okay.
Not to say that there's anything wrong either way, but I keep saying like, oh, this is my type, this is my type. But my actual type, based on my history, is something else.
I feel like us both might be low key the same, because it's like I do want a masculine man, and I want him to be a little rough, a little thug in him, but not like selling drugs type of thug, but like more than
You
lines
don't want him to be
like
hood, but you want him to be
from the
stern.
hood.
You want to be strong, stern.
Like, I want to give y'all an example so y'all can know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I don't want him to be in no gang. I'm trying to think of like at least a celebrity or something.
Jeezy?
I could try to. Jeezy.
The new Jeezy.
Not the new Jeezy.
The new Jeezy is like a retired gangster. So it's like I'm about that life. You know about that life, and I get about that life. But I don't rock that way no more. I'm about my family. I'm about my people. But don't get me out of character because I still kill a nigga.
Kinda, yeah.
Cause you know Jeezy's real like he's cool. He's more grounded, more center minded. He's not more in the street like no more. Remember he did verses with like Gucci and all that.
Like Gucci be doing too fucking much.
You know,
But
like,
yeah, like that's
it's
the type I
it's the bomb. I'm not
like.
sick. I don't have COVID.
I don't like. You gotta make that
I
announcement.
have to put it out
Like,
there because people think, and I just gotta clarify. Internet do anything. I'm not sick.
but yeah, I do. I just like the roughness, like, cause you don't even have to be a thug. Like, you could just be. I just like a little excitement, and I feel like guys who be a little aggressive get a little excitement to you. So it's like, oh, like I don't want no like fluff the pillow ass nigga. Like, oh, wait till we get home.
You want a masculine,
No,
aggressive guy.
bitch,
And when
like,
we
but
say
he aggressive.
not like abusive.
Yeah,
or nothing
not
like that,
aggressive
but,
as he gonna be my ass, but aggressive as and like.
has energy.
Yes, his energy is aggressive, but when it comes to me, oh, he is the most gentle, respectful, loving ass person.
Like not in a confrontational way or in a
What's the
bad way.
psychology of
Right.
that, though?
What you mean?
I think a lot of people prefer or want a spouse or a guy where it's like they're assertive, they're like got a little thuggishness to
Yeah,
them. But
like,
what's the
like,
like why
everybody
is
want,
that really
like,
attracted to
I
you?
don't know.
You wanna
Every girl want to get
It's
fucked
like
like,
some
a
you
slut.
want
daddy
Russell
issues or
Williams
something, like,
you
what
want
is
a
it?
future?
Right, I want a future.
You
Ooh,
want a
fucking
Russell
crazy.
Williams, you want a future.
Let's be real
I
though.
want
Let's
Russell
be
Williams.
real. I'm not. Just put it like
Russell Wil- I
this.
said
Russell Wilson.
Bitch, I've been saying
You
Williams
can
this
have
whole
Williams.
time.
I can take Wilson.
Put it like this.
Wilson.
What the fuck is that?
Russell
I think I made up
Wilson.
his own character.
That is a great person to use in this
It
instance
is.
for the
It
opposite.
is. But
the
this is what I'm
opposite.
saying. I'm not at that age where I want a Russell Wilson. I'm still young. I want to have fun. I want to have excitement. I still want to, you know what I mean?
Sierra be having fun with Russell?
I'm not saying they don't be having
popped out
fun.
3 kids.
No, I'm not
Taneya
saying.
still want to have her thought and wow.
Yeah.
She ain't had
I
that period.
like,
She didn't
I feel
have
like
that
the
period,
Russell
she's
Wilson is the man you want to
She want to get the Russell Williams
with.
first, but she want to go through her futures and her
Right,
her
and
other
then
ones
get
first,
to, and
yeah.
then even cause you never know, there might be a guy who might not be future, but might have everything I said I like in a man, and we get together, we be together a long time, and once he realized like I'm where he want to be, or we, this is where we at, he could turn into a Russell Wilson. Like, you know what I mean? He could be more family, worry about his family, worry about his wife, more dedicated to
Jeezy.
making, you know, right. So, yeah. So, I feel like as of right now, at the age, I want to date people where I can just be like, oh, something wrong. Like, ugh. Like, other than, like, I don't want to I want to be like Lori Harvey.
So you want to be like Lori?
Not want to be like her, you know what I mean?
Like,
but as far as her
date-wise.
dating wise, I respect her way of dating.
So, Shishi, do you think that the relationships with people who are typically not your type last longer than the ones who are?
Ooh.
Like in terms of duration or in terms of like depth of the relationship, which one do you think?
I mean, if we're basing it off of like, I guess the reality of it, my longest relationship was with somebody that was more so my type, but I think I fell deeper for the person that's not my type. So like, let's just say I was with this person for 5 years, that's the one that's my type. I can be with a person that's not my type for like a year, but I feel like 10 times more in love with that 1 year person than I ever felt with that person I was with for 5 years.
It's not time, it's about connection.
Yeah.
So you feel the one who's typically not your type gives you more of a connection than the ones who typically are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's deep.
Okay.
That's deep.
Okay.
Y'all, I took an L like twice, y'all. Ever since this topic just came about, I'm over here thinking like, shit, I took an L. That probably was my nigga. That probably was my man. I could have given that nigga a chance, bro. Why I get that man a chance?
Can y'all comment below
And then I
tell
was
Taneya her man coming? It's not the guy
No,
that
it's
was in
not
her
even
past.
that.
It
But
wasn't
no,
the
it's
guy
not
in her
even
past.
that.
It's the guy coming
It's
in her
not even
present.
that, because like I said, I just want to be a hoe right now. So it's not even that. It's just more the lines of like, now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, damn. Why I ain't get that nigga a chance?
I got a question for you today. You wanting to be a quote unquote hoe? I use that very loosely.
Yeah, because you know, it's a difference between a hoe and a slut. You know, JT told you that.
You wanting to be a hoe?
You should want to be a slut.
Is that a defense mechanism?
Wait, what?
Shouldn't you want to be a slut and not a hoe?
No, because a slut means you fucking everybody, everybody you won't give a fuck. A hoe
that's
is
what a
you.
hoe was.
Oh no, a hoe you being nasty with one person, and that person might not even be your man. You just
That ain't a hoe, that's a freak.
No.
A hoe is more than one person.
No, it's not. A slut is more than one
These
person.
terms is updating and I can't keep the fuck
Yeah,
up
you
because a hoe
can't.
was more than one person back in the day.
No, baby, you gotta get with it now. What'd you say?
You wanting to date around and test the waters out a little bit. Is that like a defense mechanism? Like from, I guess, heartbreak. Like you just want to get your pleasure and don't get to the point where it's like I'm too connected to you just so that you don't hurt me.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Possibly yes.
Okay.
And I feel like I ain't about to say that 'cause I'm about to sound crappy. I mean, sappy, and I'm gonna
Speak your mind, girl.
Say it. People want to hear it.
Say it.
No, I gotta think peer pressure.
The people want to know.
Right. They relate to you and you being your
Honest, genuine
yourself.
self.
Oh my god, y'all irky.
We love you.
I wish I had some liquor.
Oh, you want that liquor courage?
Girl, you see how I keep drinking this thing and this shit wine? Like, I'm like, damn, I wish this was a little strong.
This clear fruit bottle.
No, I gotta drive. I never drove high before. Every time I was high,
It is normal. You just move.
Well, yeah, but I don't. It's like,
You
I don't
literally
want to
just be
test
sitting there,
it.
like, just be like, space the fuck out.
When,
Like,
when you were like high before, does the rum like does your visual change?
I've been high at least, how many times have I been high? 4 times.
no, you just slow.
You slow as fuck.
But
You're
your
just slow as
visuals are
fuck.
still cool.
Yeah, my vision.
Yes.
No, the first time, no, my very first time, I felt like I was looking through everybody like tunnel vision. I felt like everybody was like this. But the
There's
other
different
times,
levels to it.
yeah, it depends on how strong it is too. I had
edible
edibles.
high is different.
Yeah.
The edible high, that's gonna.
Yeah, they
That's-
say you freak out more.
It's not even some people can freak out. It's more of a like I can't really control it.
Yeah,
how
you
I can
can't.
control if I
Yeah.
smoked. An edible will do something to my body, whereas though it's like
Cause I had edibles where I was just fucking.
it's not that you
chilling.
can't control yourself. It's just like legit. It's just like you can't control the effects of it.
Yeah, you
With
can.
smoking, I can kind of like, all right, I know I can drive, I can do all this stuff. With edibles, you can still drive too, but it's just like an edible is more liable to
Right.
affect you way heavier.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So imagine the slowness from smoking, like times for those who don't do edibles, times 10. you that much slower. So whereas though if you're driving, whereas though this car is like, oh, I need to start braking, you might start braking like this when you need to be braking like this.
Right.
So again, it's not that you can't. It's not that you can't drive high. It's just there's certain levels to high. So if you're smoking, it's regular. You drive regular. You do move a little slower, so it is something to be
people
paid
say
attention to.
smoking is very different from intaking again.
Because when I do, starting from that part over, when I do the bong sometimes and I leave out, or if I smoke sometimes and I leave out, and I go to get in the car, it's not that I don't have any control. It's just like I be like a little whoa, and that's because I'm so spacey as is sometimes, and it's not like it's not uncontrollable. It's just like oh, you know.
Let's get off the high topic then.
Yeah, so just back to that. Yeah, I feel like I use it as a defense. I'm only gonna say one thing, and that's the defense mechanism of being hurt. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like you said, ain't that what you said? Yeah, I ain't saying the rest.
You don't want to get into it.
It's too sappy. I feel like it's just too sappy. I feel like I'm like a pound. And I don't want people to think like I'm pressed for a man. It's not that. It's just that I don't know how to say this nicely or to not hurt no feelings. I'm just gonna say it. I love my family, I love my friends, but I'm tired of y'all. Like I need somebody else. Like I need something different. Okay. That's the thing.
Okay, that's understandable. Moriae?
So, yeah. He want to know something.
What's the question?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Oh no! You asked me a personal question. That's why.
Yeah, so it was a question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm still over here.
I feel like I had some good questions.
Damn,
so.
I feel like I should.
Oh, you got some?
Damn, I still
let
You had some really good questions.
I ain't got no question.
So
I feel like
why you talk to the bottom? Like
I don't even know if I even answered the initial question.
That's what I'm. Yes.
But would you date outside? You said you basically did.
Dating. Well, that was more.
You said
so
you kind of do, but at the same time,
so
it's like a mixture. You said.
Going in it intentionally thinking, like consciously thinking, like, oh, are you my type or are you not my type? Mm-hmm. Could I do that? I think it could happen. Again, if it's like more so like it's like a blindsided thing, and I feel like that's a lot how it happens a lot of the times. It's like, oh, I didn't really see you like that, but it's like you really like started to grow on me a little bit. I feel like that could happen, but I was more so thinking sexually because I'm just a little hornball. Sexually.
No, you're not by yourself.
Yeah, sexually, so you be looking at somebody that's like, I could not, you bring too much headache and too much drama to come with you, but I know that dick is fine. And I just want to see what it is.
You can just tell, bitch. Oh, you can just
with some niggas, they got big dick energy. And even if it ain't big, the way they gonna give it to you.
And it don't come up as cocky. It's not.
It's the way you carry yourself. It's your energy. You exude. I'ma fuck the shit out you.
It's not attractive to you or nothing like that, but they give BDE. You willing to spend that block just to see what it's like?
If I see that, girl. Lil Baby is a great example.
Very much so.
Lil Baby's a great example.
Very much so.
He's not.
I would think. First of all, Daddy like fucked up. You should have found.
Sorry. I probably in that block because I heard that wood is good.
I thought Danny was the baby.
No, Danny is the baby.
Oh, who said?
I'm not. No, the baby is fine.
Oh no, Lil Baby too. No, Lil Baby too.
The baby is fine. Lil Baby too. Lil Baby's funny looking, but I was spinning that.
Yeah, no, him too.
Girl,
no, him too.
I need to see what that thing gonna wreck up in
I thought you said the baby, but both. I do the baby and Lil Baby.
Girl, move these songs up to my heart.
Really? Yeah, I was still a Lil Baby.
Both of them,
I can see the baby.
Both of them.
I don't see
Lil Baby.
No, and that's what I mean. Like
he's too
sometimes,
quiet.
like he has big energy.
He's too quiet.
He out here in these streets, but he's not out here like, oh, I'm the hardest thug. I'm this, I'm that.
Right.
He's
and
real
he
low
ain't even
key with his energy, but he's real low key with his energy.
Ain't trying too hard. And everybody rushing to him for a feature and shit like that. Like,
but you ain't about to press him either. But you ain't about to press him either because you know the energy he giving you. You know you're not about to press that nigga.
Right. Oh, yes.
I just want to see, but just giving him.
That's true. Yes.
Some men just have that energy, and
they
it's just
do.
like you just
picked the perfect fucking person. Yes.
Ooh, child. Because I know it's another one.
Visualize this, like Taneya. Let's just say you laying back and you got his face.
Take that shirt off. Take that shirt off. Your ass is going to distract me. That dick is going to distract me.
You think your body gonna warm and moisten for Little Baby?
It's probably warm moisture for what's my name.
You gonna take the shirt off, and the moment I see that V line come down, I'm getting whacked down there, okay? I only need to see the V line. It's happening. Yay. Yay. It's happening for me.
I'll probably forget all about his fucking face.
And it's not that he's ugly.
It's not
that he's ugly. No. To me, he's not ugly. He's just a little funny.
If he keep his mouth closed.
Trey Songz is another great example.
The more
If he
it's
don't have a
funny,
haircut, Trey Songz look homeless. Like a homeless nigga off the street in Baltimore. I swear to God. Trey Songz look a fucking rat when he got a haircut. All of this be going like me right now, like all of this, he looks crazy like this. When he has a haircut though, Trey Songz will get anything. Man him to me any kind of way you want. I don't care about these allegations.
Ooh.
Throw me up against this wall. When you got your haircut. When you got your haircut. Okay? Some men
I'm
exude
so
that type
here
of
for it.
energy. I forgot what I was even about to look up. What was we talking about?
She said, "Would you still spin the block and smash if they if you wasn't attracted to
The
him?"
question is how many blocks I'm gonna spin.
I might just spin one.
I might have to spin it a few times how good it is. It depends.
Oh no, boy, yeah, you gotta chill.
If it's good, you
Cause
might
you
have
gonna
to spin
start.
it
You
about
ain't gotta
twice.
start feeling. Cause you might start.
No, you ain't gotta catch feelings. But no. You set this up right. Make appointments, girl. But all of that.
Well, I got a headache. This
that's in
gotta
the
be
past.
contact.
I don't know what you. I mean, that was girl. But you didn't feel
That's
nothing.
fucking saying.
What was I about to look up?
I don't know.
One of the babies or something.
All I know is now
What's one of them niggas?
I'm excited to give these niggas a chance and stop pushing them away because of what I be wanting. I need to let that. I'm not gonna say let down my guard nor let down my standards because I won't do that. But
Let down your inhibitions.
am I doing something?
It's fine. It's the PlayStation. You had to go off by itself.
Oh.
Play nice. I had better topics. Jesus.
Leave your comments down below in reference to this topic. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you all
I would
next
say
week.
do a part 2, but y'all be acting like y'all can't fucking comment.
What she said. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you all next week. Bye bye.